Hell in a Cell Extreme Moments. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. Just want to give you some tutorials, some ideas, just a suggestion of all the possibilities that you can do with this Hell in a Cell. Now, this right here, you're going to need several things. Of course, the Hell in a Cell. And this is an extremely rare piece. You can find it on eBay, but it's going to cost you a good down. I found it for a decent price. So, if you guys saw the unboxing and review on this, we have done a full in-depth review, but we haven't gotten a chance to truly put it to the test. Now, apart from the Hell in a Cell, we're going to need a little bit more extra. We're going to need these accessories. Again, all exclusive to Ringside Collectibles. Discount code HERO will save you 10% at checkout. We're going to need a breakaway ladder, a breakaway table, and the steel steps. All of this, it's going to happen right now. Now, the playability and functions of these, they're all over. I mean, not just inside the Hell in a Cell, but also up top. Now, as you can see right there, you can see some kind of opening. You know something's going to happen with this. And they designed it to where the minute you do a choke slam or a powerbomb, whatever the case may be, the man, he's going to go right through it. Undertaker, he has had a lot of epic matches in this structure. And, will we get another one? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, he said that he's only going to have one more match, and it's supposed to be against Triple H at the Super Show. But just imagine this, right? Undertaker and AJ Styles and the top of the Hell in a Cell. He's got him set up for the chokeslam. 20 feet. Well, I guess if he landed in the ring, it'd be more like 15 feet. But you get the idea, right? And then a chokeslam straight through it. Oh my gosh. That breaks right through. Look at that. And the dead man, he's just sitting there and watching. He's seeing the carnage that he just did. And we're going to do a lot of different moves. So I say now that we've gone with the dead man, and maybe we'll get one more out of you. Let's get into the next one. Never did we think we were going to get this again, but Shane O'Mac, he says, I'm going to recreate it. I'm going to do it one more time. This was a little bit safer the second go around. Obviously, there's some kind of bags, some kind of airbags underneath the announcer table when he did it. When Mick Foley did it, no, man, it was straight table and he went straight to it. But regardless, whether you're having airbags underneath that table, there's no airbags underneath mine. I just want to clarify this. This is extreme, so we're going to do it right. Shane McMahon was on top, and he did it to KO. Last minute, KO was pulled by Sami Zayn. Quickly moved out of the way, and as Shane McMahon went for the dive, and I'm telling you, he was probably up there a good while before he actually jumped. He had to get a good calculation of what was about to happen to the announcer table. Oh my gosh. So yeah, he did. He eventually, he's all right. I mean, it was still risky regardless of the fact that it was that high up above the structure. He still went through it. Man was okay. They brought him back. He's fine. Don't worry about it. So now that we've gotten Shano out of the way, and I'm sure we'll see more of this, in the future. Maybe next year, I think we'll get one more Hell in a Cell match out of Shane McMahon. Let's get into the next one. Now, this next one that we're about to see, he did do something similar like this, except there was no table involved. Daniel Bryan, he kept going to the well, and I mean kept going. He kept going from one end of the ring, getting Randy Orton up against the steel cage, at least 2, maybe 3 times in all. Eventually, Randy Orton says, no more, man, that's enough. He got out of the way at the last minute, and he went straight into the cage. So what's going to go down here, it's going to be a simple dive through the ropes, through the table, straight up against the Hell in a Cell. So you're not just getting the taste of the cage, but you're also getting some of that table. So he goes to the well, right? He goes through, and as he dives through the middle ropes, he breaks right through. Oh my gosh, nearly collapsing my structure as well. So again, this is just a simple dive through, but very effective regardless, because again, you're absorbing the impact of both the table as well as the Hell in a Cell. Now let's get something a little bit more extreme. I can't help but to feel that Jeff Hardy is going to outdo every single competitor that has ever stepped through this structure. Yeah, he's going to do something crazy. And, I don't know if this is too extreme. I've seen him go pretty high. I mean, he's done it from the top of the entrance stage, but just adding an additional 15-foot ladder on top of the Hell in a Cell. I mean, all in all, bro, you got to be close to 35, 40 feet. I mean, you can barely cover the arena in this frame. And Taker, once again, thanks again, man. He's the one that made this possible. Obviously, he did the chokeslam onto AJ Styles. But Randy Orton is waiting down there at the bottom. See, man, this is what happens when you listen to voices in your head. Jeff Hardy, I'm telling you, this is going to be a high-risk swanton bomb from the very top. Here comes Jeff from 35, 40 feet up in the air. Swanton bomb onto Randy Orton. Oh my gosh, he just landed right on top of him. Now for the main event, for the special, for the grand slam of it all. I've never seen this happen, but you know what? It doesn't mean that it can't happen on the WHF channel. So let's put this all together. I can't necessarily say that this has never happened before. WCW did attempt something very similar to this, except instead of the two cages stacked on top, there was one more little tiny one that was like, it was like a 3-stack tower is what it was. So in a way, I guess you can say it's a recreation, but what's about to go down, what's about to happen right now, it didn't happen in there. Well, it might have. Was it in the movie? I don't know. Yeah, they made a WCW movie on this whole cage. So we got the big dog, we got Shinsuke, and I know you're saying hero fakes. Shinsuke's on SmackDown, Big Dog's on Raw. You know what? This is nothing but fantasy. And we're about to live it. We're about to reenact. Well, it's not a reenactment, hero fakes. It's about, and it's not just from the first cell. No, it's not from the first cage. We're going from the very top. We are going to do a Samoan drop from the very top. I'm telling you. The other one might have been 35 feet up in the air, but you're talking close to 50. Of course, not in figure form, guys. You guys know that. Come on. Here's the big dog. Here's Shinsuke Nakamura. Let's see if we can get a good angle. We'll get a side angle to see if he goes right through it. From the top. Oh my gosh. Yes. This was epic, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.